we want to speak. Sometimes emotions. Very important thing is that emotions. We do not. We can't tell to anyone that the now right now I am feeling sad. I am feeling gloomy. Why you are feeling sad? If you tell someone that I am feeling sad, I am feeling gloomy, someone will ask you why you are sad. You can't tell. You can't tell. Because we are human beings and we can't tell why we are sad.
Yeah.
So we have to narrate all those emotions and the reasons of those emotions to ourselves. This is called catharsis. In this way, you get relieved of your just.
Why you?
I am absolutely fit and fine. I thrive where I am planted. What about you?
I'm also buzzing with positivity and looking forward to having a good conversation with you. Thank you so much for joining and accepting my request.
Thank you so much. And it was a coincidence, I would say. I just mailed you. I watched your video with Ari Photo. I was impressed by your style and by the beginning that how you just carried the conversation. And I just mailed you. And after mailing you, I just went to my channel to check out the views and everything. And then I saw that you have texted me. I just thought, what a coincidence. And a beautiful and nice coincidence it was.
By serendipity we met, right?
Yes.
I have seen your couple of videos with the one of Priyanka Kataria ma'am has uploaded in her channel. 4 people were there and you were also there. So I impressed like, okay, I wanted to connect with you. That's why I searched and I have seen your videos, so many videos, and you are doing great. You are good speaker along with your studies and all. So I would love to know about you. I know a bit. Still, I want to introduce yourself in my platform.
Thank you so much for your kind words and for this pleasant opportunity. I would say I am Gulnaz Islam. I am from Punjab, Pakistan. I have done my masters in English as well as masters in history, and I am a gold medalist. And I have been the topper of college throughout my college career. Apart from that, I have been the writer and editor of college magazine Amber. And apart from that, I have also given coaches to master's classes in language and linguistics at New England College before my marriage. After getting married, I joined Bahria Foundation College, where I served as a head of department in English and history. So currently, I am running my YouTube channel as well as I have joined a very prestigious school. You can say an international school, convent school. And its branches are nearly about 26 countries are there where it is running its branches. So this is all about me. I have 4 kids and my son is a debater and speaker at district level. So my daughter is also a debater and speaker. So that's all about me.
So I can say you have created your own environment in your house. You have provided them a good ambience in your house. That's why they were in their position, good position. They are.
Yes, I have. Yes, because environment is very much compulsory. If you want to raise your kids, if you want to have any kind of achievement or career for your kids, first you have to give them the environment, the right kind of environment. For example, I was this avid reader. I was avid reader. I used to read a lot. So I thought that this habit should be inculcated in my kids. So I thought that how and what should be the pattern. So I just introduced Nonehal in Pakistan. It is Nonehal and Talim Tarbiyat. There are 2 or 3 magazines are there very popular. I just given them and not only given them when we were free. I used to sit with them and used to read that like, or Rohan, look at this. Oh, so amazing story. Have you read this story? Rohan was inquisitive. Oh, Mama, I have missed this story. Please give me this Nonehal edition and take my edition. And in this way, he was habitual. And now, when he is having his dinner, breakfast, lunch, and having his free time, he is quite usual, are used to have his Nonehal and Talimo Tarbiyat and just read them.
Good, ma'am. Good. So, how can we start reading? If those are beginner, those who are beginner, they cannot, they do not take interest because they do not understand any single word. So how can they start?
Very important question and very compulsory and interesting question is this, and many times many have asked this question, and the answer is simple. And how it is simple, that you can start with the very interesting books and the genre of your choice. But
Yes.
it shouldn't mean that it should be below your level. You have to keep in mind your level first, and then you have to choose the genre of your own choice, but within your limits, within your level, and above, a little above. Because if you are in habitual of reading the same genre below your level, you will enjoy, but you will not get the required results. But if you choose a little above your level, then you can just reap the benefits of reading.
Nice. Yeah. Don't prefer such kind of genre or preference by others. Otherwise, you will not take interest and you will not learn anything. So choose your genre and whatever you take interest. When whether it is medium, parable, any story. So many Panchtantras stories is there. Sudha Murti's stories there, and even your children book also very beneficial for understanding for us especially. So you can
Yes,
go with that.
because parables,
Yeah.
it's in human nature that they love parables.
Hmm.
They love parables. Why? Because they are animal characters performing the same things required. And when, for example, Thirsty Crow, very popular in everywhere, very popular, Thirsty Crow. And if we want to inculcate a habit in kids, we have to introduce a Thirsty Crow story. Not in only in visual, not only in book form, but also in visual form. You can give him you can say animated video on Thirsty Crow, and after visualization, after watching that video in manifestation, when he would read the same story in bookish form, he will enjoy, because he have now understood each and every concept, and now he would concentrate on the sentence patterns and the expressions.
Definitely, ma'am. Right. And according to you, which activity is the best for English learning, which we can start from the
Yes,
starting?
best and the foremost activity for improving, for learning, from learning to improving
Hmm.
English language is dramatic monologue. Now you have to talk to yourself. No one, whatever is thought, because when a person is just sitting, standing, or even lying on the bed before sleep, every time your mind is thinking. It's
Definitely.
reality. One thought is coming, second thought is going out, and this way and that way. You are always thinking. Now, this is the golden opportunity. Why should you not only give vocal to your thoughts which are
Hmm.
lying in the brain? Now, what you are supposed to do? You have to just uh, idealize yourself that you are a speaker, you are standing on the stage, and a crowd is there who are visualizing you. Now crowd is visualizing you, you are a speaker, and now you have to create the impression. Because
Hmm.
if you have this idea that I am the only person there and I have to communicate with myself, you will not be so much enthusiastic. But if you just imagine that I am having a interaction with thousands and thousands of people, then you have this idea that I have to impress them, I have to get my point across the audience. All these things will not only affect your body language, will create an impeccable, you can say, impression on the audience. And in this way, gradually, you can improve your speaking skills. But believe me, getting fluency, improving your fluency is not a one day task. It's not a
Yes.
one day task.
Agree. And
And you have to go. Yes, you have to go, because I started my communication skills, or I started my fluency, or this English language journey when I was just in fifth class.
hmm.
Can you imagine? There was no internet, and
Yeah.
no social media, nothing. Only textbook, only grammar book. Two genres were there, and we were so lucky, and we were so obsessed. to get knowledge, that we just acquired the knowledge from the grammar book and from the textbook only, and now we just trained ourselves to speak whatever we want to speak. Sometimes emotions, very important thing is that emotions, we do not we can't tell to anyone that the now, right now I am feeling sad, I am feeling gloomy. Why you are feeling sad? If you tell someone that I am feeling sad, I am feeling gloomy, someone will ask you why you are sad. You can't tell. You can't tell. Because we are human beings and we can't tell why we are sad.
Yeah.
So we have to narrate all those emotions and the reasons of those emotions to ourselves. This is called catharsis. In this way, you get relieved of your just gloomy and depressed thoughts, and you will see that now you are relieved and you have some companion with you, with whom you can discuss anything.
Right, right. You have used catharsis. I remembered my English literature. Seriously,
Yes.
I'm
Because
also MA in English. So yeah, I have also completed. So yes, thinking in English is it's work. I also feel like, but one problem is this with me. When I talk to myself, think in English in my mind only, then I feel like okay, I am able to express my thoughts in very well manner. But when I come to front of the camera with people, and I totally come with a next version, means fumbling in all, and I have to take time, I have to take pause. I don't know why it is happening. Nowadays I'm into reading. It's been, I have been consecutively 1.5 month it's been into reading, and I have finished 2 books already, but still when I come to front of the camera, I start fumbling. So I don't want to uh, present myself like this, because I'm on my maternity leave, so I want to utilize this time, because I will rejoin my school, in a good school I can say, wherever I will get good and or handsome salary. So till then I'm learning this skill. But so suggest me something, how I will remove such fear and doubt I have.
okay, the very excellent question and the common problem of every learner, that when we are very vibrant, we are very fluent, when we are talking to ourselves, oh my God, I am a very
Yes.
fluent English speaker, I can converse with them, everyone, whomsoever is in front of me. And when we are in front of anyone, we start shivering. This is, and our heart is just raising and we don't know how to answer in an appropriate way. So the best thing is that you have to keep one thing in mind.
Okay.
So which is one thing in mind, and you can see you have eliminated all your fears. And what is that? The biggest challenge, the biggest remark. It can be the negative remark of any person in your life which you have faced. Because every person has some remark which are indelible and which we cannot remove from our personalities. They are still lingering in some part of the mind. We have to just prove to that remark. Always when you are shivering, when you are fumbling, when you are having hesitation in communication, when you are in an interview, just remind yourself before entering the interview room that this is the time I have to prove to that remark spoken by that same person. Person is not there, but I will approve, I will prove my abilities, capabilities, because if I do not prove my abilities and capabilities at this moment, people will say that the remark was right. So this is the best thing. If you always keep, when you are initiating the conversation, when you are beginning the conversation, just remind yourself, this is the time of proving my potential. If I can't, how can I achieve my dream? Every time when you are having, and you will see that now you are on the right track. Reading is important, learning is important, having one-on-one conversations are very much important, but we have to keep some points within our personality, within our mind, constant reminders. And these constant reminders, Saviji, are best reminders. And they can transform our personalities where motivation does not work, where any appealing words are not working, but the words which are ingrained, which are just hidden in your heart, can just push you that, Savi, it's the time to prove yourself. If you do not prove, then what will people say? So it's because I have some remark when I was in 10th class. I was the topper of 10th class, and my father was very ambitious to get me admitted in college. So I was the very first daughter of my family. You can say I belong to a rural area, and one of my my father's aunt, one of my father's aunt, I just remember she is no more, but I just remember the words that she said in Urdu, in Punjabi. लड़कियां भाग जाती हैं.
Oh.
Girls are a lot when they are in college. Very crucial sentence, and which I heard when she was having conversation with my father, that you should not send your daughter. Why you are sending daughter to a college? Girls are allowed, and then you will see. My father just said, I had believed me in my daughter, so I should. And that point was the turning point in my life. And after getting a master's degree, her daughters just got education from me, and it was the proud movement for me. I do not want to forget. I do not want. The reason is not that they were negative. The reason is that they are shaping my history. They are constantly reminding me that such kind of remarks are always there. You are surrounded by such kind of remarks. But if you keep focus on those remarks in a negative way, you cannot proceed further. But if you take them as a motivation, as a constant motivation, as a constant reminder, I would say, like clock is ticking, always ticking and ticking and ticking. There should be this part in your heart where that reminder should be ticking always.
Yes, exactly. And your story is very nice. Can you tell me in a crust way? Because I am curious to know how you have started and which difficulty did you face so far. So I'm curious to know actually.
Yes, my journey began when I was in fifth standard, because English was introduced in the fifth standard. For the very first time, I was studying English language, and my English teacher, she was regarded and respected everywhere. There were other teachers, Urdu teacher, math teacher, science teacher were all always there, but she was the unique figure. So that thing triggered me that if an English teacher can earn respect in this way, why should I excel? Why should not I excel in this field? Okay. So I started working. I started learning the words, and then learning. I used to write down different kind of words, simple words. Okay. There are, and I used to repeat. I used to repeat by myself. At 10th standard, I was able to communicate the whole summary in English by myself. Oh. With simple language, not flowery language, not literary language, but very simple words. So after when I was in BA, my sir Amar Bil Adal was fabulous sir, and he is responsible for being for having master's degree in English. Why? Because his style was so good, so remarkable. I still, and you can also relate that Paradise Lost by Milton. Yeah, I know. You can relate. Yes, there are 3 or 4 lines I still remember and uttered by Sir Amar Bin Adal, that if mind is in its own place, it can turn heaven into hell and hell into heaven. Yes. It is the power of mind. Uttered by Saturn. Yeah. Uttered by Saturn to his companions in the. So I just got to know that if mind has superpower, so why shouldn't I limitize my potentialities? I have 50 books, 50 English books, textbook, 25 part 1 and 25 part 2. But I was not just reading them for passing, for having good marks in English literature. But I was just reading them to shape something, to learn something new. I used to read about the author's history, how Milton was, and Milton's story inspired me a lot. That how he inculcated so many references that with our own eyes we can't even quote,
Mm.
and he was blind.
Yeah, yeah.
Such a
Very inspiring.
superpower he has
Inspiring.
in his mind. Yes.
Mm. Yeah. He was
So
blind.
they
Still.
all,
Yeah, yeah. Please continue.
yes, Grecian or French and so many references. Every line was loaded with many references.
Hmm.
So it was this you can say situation, these conditions which just shaped my name, because my father was very sportive, but uh, you can say it was a rural background, it was not very educational background, but my father was sportive. I have burning desire and always there to to have my name, to
Hmm.
have my name, and like any teacher, any you can say the any speaker. I used to speak to myself like I am a speaker on the stage. So I always quote this example that present yourself like you are on the stage, you are presenting, you are conveying your ideas, and then you can see that people are clapping. I used to listen. Imaginary people are clapping for me. Oh my God, people are clapping. They are praising that you have done a great job. So all imagination turned me to the stage that now I can converse and I am educating to the kids in the same way.
Nice, nice. Inspiring story, I can say. And you are raising your kids. You have raised, I think, already your kids, and they are also doing great in their life. Nice. So you have started by making sentences, writing sentences, okay, repeating the sentences. As we all know, repetition is the key. And if you are revising the same thing on daily basis, then definitely you will learn so many things, and definitely will reach in your apex. Good. So one query I have, if there is a saying, so many people say, like if you are a teacher, okay, so your kids will not perform in academic level good way. So is it's a myth or it's a real?
Yes, it's a myth and it's real, because I believe in the theory that if you throw a ball on the wall, it will turn back.
Definitely.
Whatever you are teaching to the kids, your kids are taught in the same way
Hmm.
by some other teacher. So
Hmm.
if you are shaping the minds of others, there are so many students who have just who are in my contact.
Hmm.
Before my marriage, I was coaching them. Now no more I am coaching them, but they just say that, ma'am, show your status so that we on daily basis we get inspiration. So if you provide good thing to the others, automatically this thing is transferred to the kids also. Do
Nice.
your duty, and the duty would be done to your
Definitely.
kids as well.
Yeah. And you, most important thing is you have to make your own environment in your house if you want to raise your children in a good manner. Otherwise, you always blame like my kids are not performing well. So it's not, it will not work for your kids, right? So as you are a teacher and you already into reading, writing, conversing, and still you are learning in this age and phase. So definitely they will see you and they will inspire by watching you, observing you. So yeah, my daughter also gets always good result, though I'm not teaching her nowadays. Fifth standard I have means closed, and I used to teach her till then fifth standard, but right now I'm not getting time, so I'm not sitting with her. But whenever she comes to me by any query, mama, I have this query, then definitely I will tell her. She always second or fifth rank uh, gets in her school. So it's remarkable for me because by paying attention, and I have saved her in this way. You have to reach out each and every line, sentences, doubts by your own. You have to tackle by your own. Nowadays so many facilities in with you. We have actually AI, Google, Chat GPT. Whenever you get stuck in any question, then definitely Google will help you or AI will help you, right? So yeah, so they are doing and managing by their own. If you have any query, then please.
Yes, it is.
I have asked so many questions.
Yes, I also want to know. But it is a very pleasant experience for me because you are also a literature student. I am also a literature student. So we have many good things in common. So very important question you have raised. We have to give time to our kids also. Sometime, for example, I have fixed after 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock. I am with my kids. No more, nothing. No household chore, no mobile at all. Mobile is in my separate home. I am only with my kids. 2 hours. My 3 kids are now studying, and the fourth one is a toddler, you can say. So I am basically having 4 kids. So 3 kids are now studying. So I devotedly give 2 hours, consecutive hours to my kids, where I am checking their assignments. I am giving them the test. I am asking various questions, because I think that in this digital era, strengthening bond between your or strengthening relation with your kids is very much important. If you are not doing this, they will create a bond with mobile phone, with digital, and in this way what you will see that now the results are not appropriate.
Yes, actually, you have to, as a mother, as a parent, you have to sit with your kids. Otherwise, you don't have right to blame any institution, right? Nowadays, what we do, we are filling the field 1,50,000, and why our students are not performing well? Because you are not giving time
Yes,
to your kids. So why? No one can teach your students if you are not sitting with them.
yes,
What I
because it is a triangle process.
Yes.
Triangle process. And if one angle is not performing well, how can it be a perfect shape? So, if we are saying that it is the duty of the school, so school is fulfilling the duty. It is the duty of the teacher. Teacher is fulfilling the duty. And are you fulfilling the duty? We have to ask this question. Am I fulfilling the duty? Am I sitting with my kids? At the end of the day, if we are asking this question that how many hours I have read, how many hours I have devoted to my speaking English language, then you have to ask the second question, how many hours I have devoted for my kids, for reshaping the history of my kids. My parents have raised me to this level. Am I raising my kids to the same level? If there is some negligence, you have to look into that.
Nice.
This is the question we have to ask, because this question is the most ignored one, but most important one as well.
Nobody feel this about this topic. They think like I am
Yes.
fulfilling my duty by paying and debiting fees and all, right? This is my duty, what I am doing, but they do not realize
But
this one. I'm not sitting with my kid, that's why they are not performing in well manner. Yeah.
yes, and precious time which you are spending with your kids, because you are not only educating the textbook, you are not educating them the educational curriculum. You are teaching them the basic values as well. For example, during teaching, whenever I have come across this question by my kids that, Mama, today my teachers said this and that. This and that means sometimes negative, sometimes positive. So that time is the best time when you can nurture the basic values. No, it was your teacher. By mistake, she has crossed some line. By mistake, she has crossed some word. She was not intentionally doing that. If we are wholly and solely focusing on the tuition centers and on the academies, how can we nurture values? How can we? Sometimes they talk about the friends, very basic things, that my friend snatched a water bottle from me and she just snubbed me. She just said ill words about me. Mama, what should I do now? Now, if you are having sitting time with you, they will discuss, and then you can coach that. No, no worries at all. If she is behaving in a very harsh way, you can approach to your teacher, but don't misbehave with that student or that girl or that boy, because you have your own values, they have their own values. Now we are killing two birds with one stone. We are educating them, we are nurturing them, we are providing them the values, and we are strengthening the bond. We are strengthening the relationship.
Yeah, so many things we are doing at the same time, and we are uh, taking knowledge from their books as well.
Yes.
Okay, I would love to know about your background. Who has chosen this one?
I am a great lover of word map.
Oh,
So because I am a history student as well, so I have just gifted this embellished room to my son with my seventh YouTube payment last year on his birthday. So
oh,
I gifted him computer, I gifted him computer stand and all the decorations of the room, and I embellished this wall with word map just
wow.
because I love. And when it was the birthday of my daughter, this is blue and that is in pink color.
Okay.
And there are animals,
Mm-hmm.
popular animals in every region, and that is also bird map, but in a different way. So
Mm.
my oldest, you can say the youngest son is of 2.5 year old, and he knows that Mama, this is Australia. Mama, this is Australia.
Yeah,
So
this
this is the
is the,
plus point.
yeah.
And we play puzzle game that we have to search. I just point out any name that let's see who wins this game. Who replies me the first, and he will be the first, and we just clap. And now my purpose is done, and they are educated,
Yeah, this
getting
is the
educated.
environment. In this funny manner, we can provide us them such kind of environment, study environment, materials, and they are taking interest as well by watching, by observing.
Yes,
All the time, it is front of our eyes, right? So definitely, they will learn where the Australia is placed. So all these things they will learn in an easy manner. There's no effort at all. Okay.
yes.
So we have discussed a lot. I didn't expect like our conversation would be like this. Okay. So if you have
I
any
enjoyed a lot because
yeah.
you have so many good questions which you have asked, and these questions, if these are the questions and such kind of host, the conversation would always be fabulous.
Oh, pleasure of mine, ma'am. Nothing like that. Just I am learning this skill. That's why I have chosen this platform. So I'm here now. Okay.
And this is the best platform because you are not only learning English language, you are learning the cultures, the environments of different countries, because you belong to India, I belong to Pakistan. Now we are having conversation through this digital media, but we are discussing our cultures also, how we are raising, how you are raising, and we are adopting the good values from each other.
Yes, yes. Nice to talk to you. Yeah. Sorry. It's a short time. Okay. So I think we have to wind up the session. What do you feel?
I feel elated,
Okay.
and it was a very good experience for me to have a conversation. I would say the vibrant conversation. Conversation is always there. When you are talking, you are having conversation. But vibrant conversation is there where emotions are there, where feelings are there, where you are lively and you are discussing each and every thing in a jolly way. So thank you
Yeah.
so much for inviting me on your channel. I am looking forward to have many more conversations on variety of topics.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
definitely. Thank you so much, ma'am. And bye. Take care of yourself. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.